Welcome to the first episode of my how-to series, y'all. Now, in this series, I'm gonna be giving y'all 5 steps, step by step, on how to do things, y'all. Whether that's starting a shoe collection, buying the car, there's gonna be plenty of episodes, y'all. It's the first episode with this how-to series, y'all. So we're gonna see this go. Also, the document, the layout will change, all that, y'all. Probably a backdrop eventually. I'm gonna start using my DJI Osmo. I'm gonna have a mic mounted to my clothing. We're gonna start shoot up DJI Osmo. I got the tripod right here, the camera. And it's back there charging, y'all. So I'm gonna be using that very soon, y'all. But let's get into this, man. How to buy a car, episode 1. So the first step you want to follow, you want to have a job or a solid source of income 6 months to a year. What this gonna do right here is it's gonna show your credit union, okay, this person has held down a job for a consistent basis 6 months to a year. They can stay at a place. They want to see somebody that's stable, right? You want to get a car, you want to make sure you got stable funds, a stable source of income working there. Now, it don't have to be a 9-to-5 job. If you do content creation, anything that has legal, legit pay stubs, you want to do that 6 months to a year. It's just going to show them that you're consistent in what you do, and you can do something for a long enough time to make sure you can pay this payment on this car. Your second step, you want to join a family credit union. Now, the reason why I say family is you want to use one that your mom or dad or a close relative had and they had a positive experience with. Usually people in your family and people that surround you will let you know which ones to go to and which ones not to go to. They talk amongst themselves like, go get this one or go get this one. So it's certain ones that they may recommend to you that they had a positive experience with, and them the exact ones that you want to go with as well. You don't want to go and just tell a random credit union and go in there. I'm going to tell you a little secret on how I got started on my car, y'all. I went to Maumee Valley Credit Union. It's changed to Bay Credit Union. I went to Maumee Valley Credit Union. It's Bay now, but it was Maumee Valley. My mom had an auto loan through them, and with her having an auto loan and her having an auto loan in good standing, that just put me in the perfect position to get a credit card off the rip. So I skipped the security card process, and I went straight to an actual credit card. I'm going to get into the security card a little later on in the video. But you want to join a family credit union. That is a very important step. Not a family-operated credit union, a credit union that your family uses. That's what I mean by that. Step 3, you want to keep your account in good standing. You want to add funds to your account on a consistent basis. You want to do weekly or bi-weekly, whenever your pay period falls. If you get paid every week, you want to add money into that account every single week. If you get paid bi-weekly, you want to add money into that account every single 2 weeks. Again, a big factor in this formula is being very consistent. You consistently add money to that credit union, they're going to see, okay, this person is very consistent. This person keep track of things. This person is always on time with this. Every single Friday, Monday, whatever day you met, you deposit money into that account. That's going to have your account in very good standing. And then you're going to go in there and get to know people's faces, right? You may see a person so many times, they start knowing you by face. They start getting familiar with you. It may be a segue to them asking you questions. Hey, you save a lot of money. What you plan on doing with this money? And then you go into conversation. Oh, I'm trying to get a car. And they're going to lead you on how to get a car, y'all. It's all about doing the right thing. It's going to put you in the right situation, y'all. It's very important when you're doing this process, all right, y'all? So step 4, you want to apply for a secure card. What is a secure card? A secure card is basically a collateral card used to build credit. So they're going to use your money as collateral to build your credit, right? So you're going to get a card. And unlike your traditional credit card, you're going to use your own funds and play with your own funds. And you're just going to pay your own money back. So say you start off with $500 and you spend 30% because you want to stay in that 10 to 30 percentile range. You don't want to go past 10. You don't want to go past 10% or 30%. Once you go past that, you're going to have bad marks on your credit. Utilization rate is going to be high. You're going to be using too much of your credit. So you want to make sure you stay into that 10% to 30% range. You don't want to go past that. Once you go past that, they're going to think that you're spending too much money. You want to always spend less on your credit card than more, right? You don't want to have a limit for $500 and you spend $400 off your credit card, if that makes sense, y'all. But you want to get a secure card. You're going to use your money as collateral and you're going to pay that money back every single month. Now, a tip, when you pay your credit card back, you want to make sure you always pay it ahead of time before the day it is due. You want to make sure you always pay early. You do not never want to pay your credit card on the exact date that is due. That is very bad. It's a rookie mistake. It is considered on time still, but you want to make sure you pay it early. And if you really want to look good, you pay it in 2 chunks. Now let's come back to when I said your pay schedule and how you get paid. If you get paid bi-weekly, you can pay it twice a month. If you get paid every single week, you can pay it 4 chunks a month. Whatever is the most convenient for you, you got to find what the most convenient for you is. And that is how you are going to go about that. Step 4. Now the final step, the last step, the most important, you want to find your dream vehicle. But you get a loan through the credit union. You do not go through the dealership banks. For instance, if you get a car from Taylor Kia, they will offer you their banks. But their banks do not have your best interest. They will take your credit line, they will pull your credit line, and they will run through this person, that person. And that's what that's going to do. That's going to create a hard inquiry on your credit. Now, you do not want to have too many of these at once at all, because it can make your credit score decline drastically. I'm telling you, drastically. Anybody that's got a car and got a hard inquiry or a credit card and apply for it and didn't get approved, that's going to really make your credit score. It's going to really impact your credit score, make your credit score extremely low. So you do not want to get a hard inquiry under any circumstance. It will be some cases you got to, like if you apply for like an apartment or if you apply for a car. I feel like I'd rather have 1 versus 5. Because these things take 2 to 5 years, 3 to 5 years, I believe, to fall off. And you just really don't want that on your credit. So try to avoid that hard inquiry. You want to make sure you don't get that many hard inquiries in your credit, y'all. This is very important. It's a vital step. Also, by this time you should have a strong relationship with your credit union. Like I said, you go in, you make small talk, small conversations, you deal with the same person, and you build that strong relationship. This is all about building the foundation, y'all. This is all about building relationships, networking, and making connections. Like I said, if you go in there every single 2 weeks, or you go in there every single week, you deposit this cash in there, you're going to get to know these faces. Okay, that's Mary right there. That's this person. That's this person. That's this person. By your 4th or 5th time you go in there, start a little bit of conversation with them. Hey, I just had a little quick question. How do I go into the car buying process? I want to buy a car, but I want to get a bank through you. The bank is not going to turn you down for money, especially if you've been depositing money in your account on a consistent basis. That just make them look good. And either way, when it comes to the bank, they get their money regardless, right? If you get a car through the bank and you pay on this car and you miss a payment, the bank already made money off the interest. On top of the interest, they get the car back because the car is in their name, they're holding the title, and they can just sell the vehicle again. That's how that works, y'all. That's the 5 steps to buy a vehicle. This video was informative, it was helpful for you guys. Any questions, leave in the comment section down below. Again, I am not a credit guru. I just speaking off my experiences that I had in the past. Any comments, any suggestions, leave in the comment section down below. It's your boy T Uncensored. That's the first episode of the How To series, How to Buy a Car 101. We'll see y'all the next one.